Student Council President. I am Gene Marie Yañez from Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Science. And I have heard that you are having some troubles in designing your poster in a webinar. I think I know something that will definitely help you in your problem. So I am going to help you on how you can choose the right typography in your graphic design in a poster. You know what typography is? Typography is the art of arranging text that would make it more readable and appealing to the viewer. And it involves the font style, the typeface, and the text structure. However, some people often misuse the term font as typeface, so I am first going to tell you the difference between the font and the typeface. Simply, typeface refers to the text styles, so it can include Arial, Helvetica, Times, and Verdana, while a font refers to the set of glyphs within a typeface. So it is usually the variation of weights of a typeface. So it also refers to the format or storage mechanism of a text. So a font can be Arial narrow, Arial black, and Arial rounded under the typefaced Arial. It can also be Ferrer Sans book, Ferrer Sans extra bold, Ferrer Sans semi bold, Ferrer Sans ultra under the typeface of Ferrer Sans. So since we are talking about fonts, let me tell you the three categories of a font. So it can be serif, sans serif, and display. Let me talk first about the serif. Serif fonts are fonts that have little strokes on the end of each letter. So they are typically used in formal or traditional projects. So the examples of typeface with a serif are Times New Roman, Baskerville Old Face, and Californian FB. So the second category of font is the sans serif. Did you know that sans in French means without? So sans simply means without serifs or with no extra strokes. So these fonts are normally found in mobile phones or computer screens. So the examples of these types are Calibri, Arial, or Robusto. So the third category of a font is the display. These are sometimes called a fancy or decorative fonts. It can either be script, black letter, or all caps. So these type of fonts are used in special occasions like the invitations, titles, or posters. So the example of display fonts are the advertising script, bangers, and forte. So now we're talking about how you can choose a right font or typeface for your graphic design or poster. Whether you are new or old in a graphic design, one dilemma that most graphic designers experience is on what font or typeface they are going to use. So the one mistake that beginners commit is the misuse of fonts or typeface. So in choosing a right typeface or font in your poster, it should portray the message that you wanted to say to your viewers. So in designing a poster, font and typefaces really matters. I have a sample here, a two notes with the same message but using a different typefaces. As you can see, these two notes, even though they have the same meaning or the same message, the audience or the reader can have a different interpretation to these two notes. So it shows that a right typeface and a right font really do matter in doing a poster. So, Student Council President, in choosing your typeface in your design, you should limit yourself on 1 to 2 typeface or font per project. So, You may play with their family fonts for emphasis or contrast. So you may combine the serif with sans serif, or you may combine display and serif, or display and sans serif. So that's all, Student Council President. I hope that I helped you in your problem. So let's aim for wow responses in your poster in a webinar.